Hi boys, I'm just going to make a really quick video recapping on what we spoke about today with using the Google system at school. Okay, so what I've got in front of me here is my drive, and just a couple of things to point out to you again. This is like the central page. If you go to Shared with Me, that's where you can access any of the documents that I might share with you. Okay, mine might look a bit different to yours. Down here we've got the recent tab, which if you know you've worked on a document in the last couple of days, that can be a good place to find that again. And then really the important stuff, you can add a star to it and it'll appear in this section. Okay. Up here, this little tab that I spoke about today, that's a really handy part to find lots of different useful things. So it'll be on all of the Google pages that you might have open, so email or websites, any of that stuff. And it's like a central point to find things. So here you can click on to get to your email, to your drive if you weren't already on it. Don't worry about Classroom for the moment. I'll talk about that perhaps in a couple of weeks. Calendar is also really helpful. Okay, so let's look at the calendar now. So you could click on that one there. I've already got mine open. Okay, now here I've got the homework for the week set up. Okay, so most of the teachers will do it this way. So I've got all the homework set up here. So we've got a tab that says homework due Friday. That's the way that 5N sets up the homework. Now, sometimes you might find that it only shows 2 events and then underneath it says +2 or plus something. If you expand that, if it's not already, that's where you'll be able to see your homework. Okay, so here I've just put the link to the Year 5 website, which I'll show you again in a second. And then for my class, this is the homework that I've set for this week. Okay, that's where you can find all of the questions and page numbers and details there. So a couple of them are like textbooks that I've asked you to take home, and then a few of them are pages that we've stuck into your homework exercise book, which you should already take home as well. Something that is really important to me is that if you have any trouble, please make sure you come and see me.
Conditioners are about to be turned off.
Please come and see me if you have any trouble before the due date of the next Friday so I can help you out with anything. Okay, so that's where you'll find your homework in the Google Calendar. Okay, let's jump onto the Year 5 website so that you can use that link there, but I believe I've also emailed it to my class, so you can go to your email and check that too. All right, this will come up, and this is our Year 5 website. Alrighty. So on the home page here, it's got the calendar. Now you can also click the calendar to have it view by month or by week if you like. I like the weekly view one. Now something to note is that this is the Nudgy calendar. It's not got our homework on it. This is literally just the events that are happening in the college this week. Okay, I just thought that might be handy for you to have there. All right, down here we've got the staff contacts for Year 5, also Mr. Cooley's email and Mrs. Greaves' contact information there. So if you need to email your teacher and you can't remember their email address, that's the best place to go to, the Year 5 website. Okay, up the top here we've got our subjects. Okay, let's have a look at maths. If I just hover over that one there, all of our different topics will come up for the moment. So we've got learning videos. Okay, and if I click that down as well, there's all the terms there. Now those videos are from previous years, so as the year progresses, we'll update them with our staff for this year, making videos on the topics, but there's still a good place to look for some extra help for any of the things that we do. Okay, then we've got online resources, number facts challenge resources, and problem solving challenge questions too. All right, English. If you drop down the term 1 menu, we've got spelling, writing, reading, and comprehension, language conventions, so that's like grammar and punctuation, and NAPLAN prep. Okay, so I'll just show you the spelling one because that's kind of handy. When you click on it, you give it a couple of seconds to load there. It's got this really helpful document which has all of the lists for this term. Okay, so if you needed to expand that, you can click on this little button here, and that will actually bring up the document itself. Okay, so your spelling list is comprised of these words here. Okay, and there's some extension ones there. So that's week 2, and then the next one is week 3, etc. If you go to the second page of this document, right, your teacher will talk to you about Quizlets, which are an extra little learning tool you can have to help you with your spelling. You may do that for homework, you may do it in class, so just follow your teacher's instructions for that one. Okay? Going back to the site now, on the spelling page there's also the spelling rules for this term and a little slideshow there. All right, we've got our science, our HAS, which is a combination of history and geography throughout the year. We're doing history in term 1, and then our religion as well. Okay, so a lot of the resources will be helpful for study for assessments later on in the term. So this is a really super helpful website to go to. Again, the link for the website I've emailed to my class, and also it is on the homework for my class for this week. Okay, just up the top there. Okay, cool. So lastly, email here. I won't go into the email too much, but basically your teacher will help you to be really proficient at sending emails and accessing everything that you need through that area. Okay, I hope that's really helpful, guys. You'll get better at this the more practice that you get, so don't worry if this seems a little bit overwhelming. Okay, just make sure you talk to your teacher if you're struggling to work out what to do. All right, good luck.